Stadium is the biggest
I
game
thought this was
mode
gonna be
we've
TDM
made
at first,
since Overwatch
but,
1 was first released
just
in
like an arena,
2016.
literally.
TLDR, this mode is awesome. It's
It does look
Overwatch
cool.
gameplay like you've never seen before. Fast-paced rounds, nail-biting 5v5 matches, and a best-of-7 system
Kinda, I guess.
designed to push
But I thought it was just a map, like literally an arena, like the Coliseum, where you just kind of clash right in the middle.
every player's limits. This is the arena where you don't just outplay the enemy, you outthink and outbuild them too. Here's the twist. Mods. Each round, you'll earn coins based on how you and your team perform. Use these to unlock and customize.
Look at all of this going on. There's so much happening here. Weapons, abilities, survival, traits, starter builds. So this is the Valve game is what it looks like. Like there's a lot going on here. Looking here, health down here. Yeah, I'm kind of oh, not really. So health, ability power, weapon power, attack speed, cooldown reduction. Yeah, this looks dope as hell. So buying stuff, it just looks exactly like what's the game you said before? What's it called? Valve's game. What's that? I keep just forgetting the name of it.
Abilities for your hero.
Okay. Upon exiting, is sponsored by Nano Cola. That's hilarious. Yeah, Deadlock. This looks like Deadlock, which I'm so here for that, like 100%. Upon the exiting mech, Diva is nano boosted for 8 seconds against 20% increased max health. So, but that's, you have to buy the sponsorship for 11,000. That's cool as hell. Oh, still on the bottom. That we're still doing at the bottom. 10,000 for Matrix, Gold Matrix for 10K, common, rare, epic stuff, weapons, abilities. So, modifiers for your weapons, for your actual guns, or your micro rockets, or I guess abilities with rockets. So, a weapon like that. Survival will be like this, like it says, like probably increase like blocking, health, that's a regen speed here. Oh, it's regen speed here looks like. Rare, a bubble maybe, extra bubble. I don't know. This could be anything. Who knows what this could be? Epic ones, but they're more expensive, so you have to build correctly. Wow, that's.
Choose.
What's on here? Some jet boost maybe. Another matrix thingy.
From mods that boost survivability, like.
Oh wait, what was that? We're gonna pick this apart, guys, because I am excited for this. Oh, traits for Diva right here. Okay, just for her. Wait. So these are traits different than what? Do these work for everyone that's in this grouping? For like each weapon, each ability, not for just Diva, but traits are for the actual individual characters. That's why her face is on these. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. And you guys can see it because I'm in the way here, but we have items here. I can remove my camera really quick. Where's my camera group? So items here. Traits, we'll talk about traits in a second because that's what they pass we're talking about. Okay, so traits are for individual characters. Items here. Okay, so they're buying items here. So some kind of shieldy thingy, some specific for Diva, 2 specific for Diva things, and then the sponsorship here. Oh, wrong button. Oh, there we go.
Choose from mods that boost survivability, like extra armor, amplify attacks with shorter cooldowns, or even add game-changing abilities. Stadium is packed with transformative powers and...
I'm looking on the screen trying to get as much as I can, get as much information as I can. Like down here, seeing if she's getting XP, but that might have been in this mode. I was probably not in this mode because it's different. You can see the... Is this 1,500 on her Ana? Is that how much? That's how much, must be how much currency they have. In total, they have a lot more than them. Oh, no, they don't. It's about the same. 1,500. Maybe it's a bounty on them. Like you kill them, you get extra for it. It's like League. Like if you get a lot of kills, then it's extra for getting a kill on it. That's kind of cool.
Strategic encounters that enhance the hero fantasy well beyond anything we've released. This also includes the option to choose how you play in either a first person or an entirely new
third person because of rivals. It works on rivals.
Third person perspective from which to see more of the battlefield and your modifications in action. To go into detail and really showcase what Stadium is all about, I'm thrilled to introduce Dylan Snyder and, of course, the one and only Dion Rogers.
What's up, Aaron?
Dion,
Thank you so much,
guy.
Aaron. Wow, this is crazy.
That's a big ass thing of peanut butter down there.
Yes, let's talk strategy. Picture this, Reaper flying, like literally flying, I'm serious, through the air to take down a pesky diva, or Mercy enchanting a teammate to auto-res on death. The choice is
That's cool as hell sounding. So being able to enchant people like that, again, that's
totally yours, so build wisely. What works as an edge in one round might be the difference maker in the next.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, I didn't think about that.
Until
That's a
they're
cool.
so powerful that Aaron has no choice but to make you the game director. You become a walking fortress by going all in on armor, or roast your enemy shields faster and more mercilessly than Dion roasts me every day.
Like he's saying that if you have a tank that goes fully into shields or fully protection, that sounds so hard to balance, like insanely hard to balance. So, oh, they're going fully into full tank mode. We have to do something to help burn them. So we got to be our DPS to do like extra damage through shields, or do extra damage if they have armor.
Today for not knowing anything about obscure 1970s jazz, because why not?
And visually, we've revamped everything from the ground up.
Okay, let's take another peek, another look-see here. All right. Oh, okay, what's going on? Let's give it this again real quick. So here, you can see the items that they have here. One is specific for Reaper, and one is just like weapon damage. 2 Reaper specific ones, probably the traits. Oh, it's the traits here. Okay, so let's go to these traits here. Accelerating Reaping. I can't back up. Close range, 7 meters. Hellfire shotgun hits grant 5% attack speed for 1 second, stacking 8 times. That's hilarious sounding. Oh, we're gonna go through all these. It's gonna be really funny. After using the ability, your next shot deals 50% damage over additional damage over 300% seconds. Okay, that's not a real sentence. To enemies struck from behind, so it's a backstab. This is great. The Reaping also heals the nearest ally within 10 meters for 30% of Reaper's damage dealt. That's cool as hell sounding. I'm going to say it a lot. That's cool. They all sound really cool. Using Wraith Form increases the number of pellets per shot your next magazine by 20% and spread by 50%. Fifth period touch hits with quick melee, marks enemies for 5 seconds. Allies gain 20% life steal against marked enemies. What? That sounds so amazing. Okay, Blossom of Life. After using Shadow Step, double your life steal for 3 seconds. Death Step. After teleporting with Shadow Step, cast Death Blossom for 1.5 seconds with 50% reduced damage. What? After you Shadow Step, you can Death Blossom for less damage? What? That's insane. Okay, Reaping resets. Elimination resets your cooldowns. That's cool. Silent Step. Your footsteps and Shadow Step are simply quieter. So back to what it used to be. He already has this one. Soul Harvest. Eliminations drop Soul Globes, like Old Reaper, which restore 50 health and grants 10% ultimate charge and briefly grants 20% more movement speed when picked up. Is it just for him? Well, I guess we'll find out. No escaping death. While in Wraith form, passing through enemies slows their movement speed and attack speed of 30%. Great. Whatever that one is over there. While in Wraith form, restore 10% of your life every 1 second. Double this while below 50% health. Cool. Oh, sorry. I had the wrong thing selected. There you go.
Creating a new user experience layout to
Okay, so yeah, so everyone has the same stuff for weapon ability survival, but the traits are individual for just you. Maybe DPS can be different than a tank or a healer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, per role, yeah. Cool.
make navigating your mods simple and fun. The fresh layout and intuitive icons transform strategy into art, giving you the arsenal to power up your hero as you progress through intense matches. Incorporating an intricate mod system.
All right, here we go. More. We got so traits for this is for Kitty. Explosive kunai. After reloading, first 3 kunais explode on contact, dealing 30 knockback damage in an area. Dope. Secondary fire now shoots 2 extra kunai projectiles with 50% damage reduction. Reduced damage, sorry. Healing Ofudo bounces up to 2 extra times to other allies with their... That's an awesome sounding one. Okay. Cleansing negative effects from self or ally grants 10% ultimate charge per each. Awesome. Nimble Strike. Kunai critical hits decrease ability active cooldowns by 15%. Double percent, and reload 3 kunai. That's really cool. Healing Fudo gives ally 20% increase attack speed for 3 seconds. Casting Healing of Fudo heals Kiriko for 5% of max health. Clone Ninjutsu. After using Swift Step, creates a clone for 5 seconds. That's awesome sounding. Get Clever. Swift Step can be used directionally without a target. Cooldown decreased by 20%. Oh, I think that's before, yeah. I think it's season 16, I think. So not next season, but the following one. Double Bailout. Protection Suzu grants additional charge. Spirit Slam. Kitsune Rush applies 50% slow and 40% enemies within. Spirit Veil. Kitsune Rush cast makes Kiriko invulnerable for 4 seconds and cleanse negative effects. Ooh, I'm getting my brain slowing down. I think perks are next season. I think this is 16. We'll roll back and listen.
Each choice you make is a step towards strategic dominance. Early in the
But luckily the traits are different than the items. So traits are here behind me here at the top there. So traits go there, and they're free. Okay, yeah. Also, there's a shop up there. Shop closes in 35 seconds. We don't know how often it's going to happen. But again, you can see on here at the bottom, health, ability power, weapon power, attack. This is literally just whatchamacallit. That's awesome. Yeah, I know, I agree. Like, that's cool.
game, you'll invest in affordable mods that lay a solid foundation for your team.
This is
giving you
Deadlock.
an immediate but modest boost. As the match heats up,
I'll remember Deadlock eventually.
you'll unlock access.
Here we go. These are for Juno. These are Juno's traits. Critical Meta Blast. Meta Blaster can now deal critical hits to both allies and enemies. Awesome. Stinger. Meta Blast deals 10% ability power damage to enemies over 1 second. Does not stack. So that's the first one we've seen that talks about ability power or weapon power, stuff like that. So going into that and then stacking your items to give more ability power, just like a MOBA. So that's awesome. Or just like Deadlock, like literally Deadlock. Extra Torpedo, grant 1 extra charge. A Pulsar Torpedo is dope. Pulsar Torpedo, apply healing boost for 3 seconds to healing and heals from extra 30. Recharge Torpedo, Pulsar Torpedo, which is her right click you hold down to lock onto people. Cooldown is reduced by 1 second for each target hit. That's cool. Glide Boost becomes 2 short bursts booster charges. Cannot cancel. I'm getting clear. I'm running out of fuel. My brain is definitely going too much now, so I'm going to try and power through. I promise. I'll make it, guys. Just bear with me. Torpedo Glide. Every 50 damage dealt during Glide Boost reduces Pulse Torpedo by 1 second. That's awesome. Hyper Ring slows enemies who pass through it by 30% 1 second. Orbital Velocity. Slow enemies by 35% and increase ally moves by 20%. Is that... Well, that's during orbital, right? So that's during her ulti. A Rally Ring, Hyper Ring, cooldown is reduced by 2 seconds per allies that pass through it. What? That's awesome. While Hyper Ring is active, the effect is applied. Juno and allies gain 50 over health. Stellar Focus, Orbital Ray, her ulti, follows Juno's location and duration increased by 5%. That's awesome. That's cool.
As to more expensive and oh so satisfying mods that pack a serious punch, turning the tide in your favor. Each power-up is complemented by incredible visual effects, dynamically interacting with your actions to maximize the awesome feel of impact and intensity.
Starter build's a great idea.
You'll have complete control of your currency, so how and when you spend could be the key to victory. It's all about crafting the best version of your hero
This is a great
at
idea.
the right moment.
This is a really great idea.
In addition to mods you can buy, you'll also unlock even more powerful traits that won't cost you anything. Traits are meant to be defining.
Reinhardt, here we go. The Unspoken Kings reminds me of Preston. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like it. That's true. That sounds about like that. Amplification Barrier. These are all for Reinhardt. These are his traits. A barrier field increase the damage of friendly projectiles that pass through. Oh, that's cool. What? That's awesome, time. That's so strong. Like, that's really kind of bonkers. Barrier movement. While barrier field is active, heal for 5% of damage mitigated. And oh, these all sound. These first two sound dope as hell. Barrier field provide healing equal to 3% of your max health per second to nearby allies. Oh, okay. When you deal damage, restore health to barrier field equal to 10% of its max health. Barrier charge, 50% knockback damage. A barrier field is active when charged. Cool. That was from Jungle Science Lab. That was really fun. Battle Cry. Charge grants nearby allies over health equal to 50% of your max health and 20% movement speed for 3 seconds. Jeez, these sound so strong. But you're solo tank, so it makes sense. Like, yeah. Charge impact triggers an explosion that deals 30% damage charge. That's hilarious. Fire Strike Hammer. For 4 seconds after using Earth Shatter, Rocket Hammer launches a Fire Strike with every swing. Cool. Impact Burst. Fire Strike triggers an explosion. The first time hits an enemy, dealing 10% of its damage to nearby impact to allies. Impact area. Come on, Strike. Get it. I got it. If Fire Strike is cast twice within 2 seconds, the second strike spawns a trail of lava that burns. Oh, I hated that. That was the most annoying ability in Jungle Science Lab. Blood Boil, every three rocket hammer swings burns a target 50% of weapon damage over 3 seconds. So that's again, this weapon damage and weapon power and stuff like that is over here. So maybe you get more weapon damage from the different abilities you can get. So stacking that and then just burn the crap out of people. And dealing damage with rocket hammer increases movement speed by 5% and weapon life steal by 4% for 3 seconds, max 5 stacks.
Aspects of your play expression, so we're making sure that they feel appropriately transformative.
Cool.
You may remember us teasing some of these in events like Trials of Sanctuary or Junkenstein's Laboratory.
Yeah.
As Reinhardt, you can focus on improving your barrier, taking away the movement penalty while it's raised, and allowing him to activate it while charging. As Soldier 76, become a utility healer for your team while improving your biotic field by increasing its range, attaching it to yourself, and buffing the attack speed of allies that stand in its radius.
Cool.
Or as Kiriko, embrace your true nature as a dive DPS by improving your health and damage.
I was trying to see if it shows it here anywhere what the talents are to you. But again, I gotta imagine that up there is it looks like a bag with the currency icon on there. So it's like probably if you kill Kiriko or Ashe or Mercy, you get a bonus of 1500 for getting them more likely. And you can see up there, it's kind of blocked a little bit. Is the total amount they have or how much they've spent maybe?
Damage resistance while gaining the ability to teleport to allies and enemies.
With 7 rounds,
7 rounds,
Stadium
great.
features a variety of maps and
Yeah, I
game
agree.
modes. There will be a mix of modified versions of existing
7 rounds is crazy.
maps, such as a quicker Hanaoka Clash round, as well as new push maps with final artwork to be unveiled in the coming months.
Stadium launches in Season 16.
16. So this season, the next season is gonna be 15, and then the next one's gonna be 16.
And we see it as more than just a new mode. It's a long-term evolution. Each season will bring updates, new heroes, and possibly even alternate modes, like...
Oh, wait, what was that? Roll back. So when he hammered, oh, it must give like a negative to healing maybe? So it's like, oh yeah, it's just a healing symbol, and then it's like a down arrow on there. So being hammered, they take less healing. Yeah, that's definitely what that is. I'm trying to keep an eye on the UI and see if there's anything extra here that might show you, but it's not really nothing yet. Yeah, so that's kind of cool.
Possibly even alternate modes, like payload race or paintball. And hey, while this mode is already...
What was it? What do you mean? Was it at the top there? I didn't see what it was. I'll look. I'll roll back. Oh yeah, I was talking about that. So I think that's either how much your team has. I click this back here. Go back. What's looking at? Okay, we'll go here. It's fine.
Quicker Hanaoka Clash round,
Yeah, I gotcha.
as well as new push maps with final artwork to be unveiled in the coming months.
Stadium launches in Season 16, and we see it as more than just a new mode. It's a long-term evolution.
Okay, so the number up here, I think this is how much money they have or how much their value is in general, because next to it is a total team value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah. Yeah, I think for perk buying. Yeah, or not perk buying, because perks are free, but it's for the other items you can get. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you're almost.
Each season will bring updates, new heroes, and
Which is cool.
possibly even alternate modes, like payload race or paintball. And hey, while this mode is already big, it's just the beginning of empowering you to build the best hero you can.
We'll be keeping a close eye on your feedback and continue to find ways.
Okay, so not all heroes will be in the beginning. I think it's just not going to be just like these, and they add more as they go. I think that's what we're talking about, which is a good idea. Like we talked about yesterday, throwing all of the characters in there at once with a ton of stuff to learn is going to be kind of overwhelming. So we'll see how it goes.
To involve this mode into the
Fill bots, dev only, join team chat, hero details, blah, blah.
biggest and best it could be.
We're planning to kick things off with 14 core heroes,
All right,
carefully
Yeah, so all these heroes already have all their stuff in there, and also will be added as it goes along. So probably just not, the other talents probably aren't ready yet to be fully fleshed out. Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, that's just for right now, so we'll see how it goes.
selected to ensure
Good.
balance and competitive play.
You know what? The other team might have picked it. It might be you can't pick your teammate. I don't think it's gonna be like that. That'd be kind of weird because there's not enough heroes for that.
With more heroes being regularly added over time, which will allow you to keep
Cool.
working each season on what is the best hero build to help you win.
There will also be a
Well, okay, so his role left a copy behind, by the way. Go back. Reaper's gonna be there.
Season.
Ninja roll.
What is the best hero build to help you
And
win?
that Reaper's shooting the wrong one. Maybe you can't tell what it is, but he's just sitting there looking like, okay, it doesn't matter. That's really funny. Maybe it's like, I have no idea what it could be.
There will also be additional maps, modes, and features regularly added over time, keeping things fresh and competitive.
Stay tuned as we reveal more details in the coming months.
Yeah.
Stadium isn't just a new way to play, it's a new way to dominate.
I think that is the evolution of Overwatch. I think that is it. The talents that they're adding, like the 2 talents per game kind of thing, like the minor and the major, that feels like a holdover. Like, we're going to add something to the base game right now if you do this. But then later, here comes this awesome, amazing shit. Try this out. I think that's what Deadlock is a great game. It's a really, really cool game. I don't play it. We got aggravated playing it. I've got other games I got to play. But Deadlock Overwatch? Hell yeah. Please. Please. But that also means that it is different because Deadlock is a MOBA. You do have to kill creep. That's how you get your money. That's how you do everything. And so it's going to be interesting how it's going to go with just the heroes. And if they add modes that are going to add creep as well, if they add something like that, it'd be very interesting to see.
Get ready to strategize, customize, and rise. Season 16 is just around the
16.
corner. See you there.
So I'm very excited for that. That is, I think normally said Overwatch will be played again, 100%. I will play that. That looks amazingly fun and the way the game should go. And I think that is, I don't know, I think that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, if enemy AI already, they could just add creep. And the creep don't do very much, but the maps have to be way bigger. The Deadlock map is massive. So maybe it's a mode they can try out. They can test out with creep and then see how it goes from there and see the addition. Like, we don't know anything about the shop. Do you have to go back for the shop? It's only when you're dead. Do you do it live when you're playing? We don't know how it's going to go yet. So,
See you there.
but I'm super excited for it. That was awesome. I'm glad we got to the breakdown. Thank you guys for being here for the breakdown and going through all that with me.